Do you know how to tell an investment opportunity from an internet scam? While most of us may feel savvy enough to not fall for those common scams that we see, some schemes are getting so sophisticated it may be difficult to tell the difference. Well, joining us this morning is investment advisor Stephen Peasley to help us sort it all out. Thank you so much for coming in.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So we've all seen the generic emails that people say, okay, we're going to send you a lot of money, or the scam from Nigeria where it's just a common email and do this, I need to put money somewhere. Those are real basic. There's no graphics, there's no, you can kind of tell it's a scam, even though some people still do fall for it, and you delete it. But now we're getting ones with elaborate graphics that match exactly, say FDIC insured. What can we do about it?
Well, welcome to the world of the internet. The internet has made these things so prevalent, and the powerful computers now with scanners, high-resolution scanners, you can scan other people's logos and everything else, so you can look almost official, that this looks real, and it's very difficult. There are a couple of key things you can do, but the number one thing you can do is be skeptical. Be skeptical. Anybody sends you an email that you didn't ask for, automatically assume there's something wrong here.
Yeah, but I'm usually very skeptical, and I wanted to show you, obviously you've come across a lot of different scams. I wanted to show our audience one that we got here at Fox 6 that looks very simple. It's not even, doesn't even seem like a scam. Take a look at this. This is an email that we got, B of A, and it looks like, if you bank with B of A, it looks like the standard logo, everything, and it says click here for a security message. It's almost like they're sending you information. So then you click on it, and here's what opens up. You click on it, and if you guys can see that, it's just like a generic fill-in-the-blank questionnaire, like they're double-checking your information. So obviously you'd be aware, but what do you do when you get something like this? It looks just like my bank sent it to me.
The first problem you had was clicking on anything. Because besides filling out this information, which they're asking you for information that the bank already has.
Yes.
So first of all, that should be a flag. What do you mean? Why are they asking me for more information? They have all that information. But just by the fact that you clicked on it, you don't know what kind of message that sent back to the person who sent it to you. That could easily flag them, oh, here's a person that has some gullibility. I'm going to continue. I have now a market, someone I can market to.
Ooh, so you can send us another one from a different version.
That's right. If you didn't buy into this one, they're going to send you even a better looking one. Do not fall, just because it looks official, do not click on anything you did not solicit. That's the best way to avoid these things.
So that was a basic one. You talked about other ones that we won't go into that were more sophisticated and really elaborate, and a lot of people have fallen for. What are the main trigger phrases that people need to look at when they see something in their inbox?
Whenever you see the term free money, there's no, if there was, I'd already have it. There is no free money. There's no secrets. Whenever you see the word secret, that should immediately make you suspicious. Or uncovered, or undiscovered, or new. Anytime you see risk-free or doubling your money, all I'm asking you to do is be skeptical, because all those phrases are key phrases not to do it.
Yeah, and how do you double-check these companies, though? How are you able?
The SEC has a great website. You can go to sec.gov. You can easily check any investment scams. The other types of scams, there's so many, and it's almost impossible. They don't even know how big this problem is.
Yeah.
It's impossible to tell how big this problem is. It's everywhere. It's prevalent. But if it's an investment scam, you go to the SEC.
SEC. But then there's ones like with the Bank of America one where they copied the logo exactly. There's really no way to tell.
And there's no really way you can report that. But these guys are gone. They're in Nigeria or South Africa or England. You don't know where they are.
And they do work. So if you have clients that have been falling for these, or what is the worst loss that you've seen?
I've had a client that lost about $70,000 to these kind of scams. And it was an investment scam. It was a penny stock. Have you ever come across any of those?
Okay.
It's an email or a blog or a news, it looks like an official report of how this company is going to take off. It has a secret, a patent, new method of doing something. These are penny stocks, and they're legitimate companies. They're real companies, filed with the SEC.
So what happens?
Well, what's happening is it's called pump and dump. What's happening is the people that own millions of shares of these things, 10 cents each or 15 cents each, and they send out these marketing pieces that look very official, and sometimes they actually hire. Matter of fact, there was one in the Wall Street Journal, penny stock scam, and they advertised in the Wall Street Journal about this company, how it's going to double its money in the oil industry. You know how that's been popular.
And then it goes down, and then they keep all the money?
Well, they get people to buy the stock, raise it up from a nickel to a dime,
Okay.
That's 100% profit, by the way.
Okay.
A nickel to a dime. They own the shares. They sell them all to you. They pump up the stock. They dump their shares to you. They make a fortune. The stock goes right back down.
And so you end up with nothing.
You end up with zero.
Interesting. Okay, well, thank you for giving us some perspective. Again, Stephen Peasley, and you're going to be holding an investment seminar this Saturday.
This Saturday.
From 9 a.m. to noon at the Sheraton La Jolla.
In La Jolla.
Great.
Thank
This
you
is a
for
small
having
fee. It's like $45, right?
$45, yes.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us and giving us some great insight. And if you guys would like more information, you can log on to fox6.com. All right, Chrissy, over to you.